It's Week 13 of the 2024 season. And here comes Denzel Ward, who's had quarterbacks numbers all season, coming down with 7 picks. It's the Browns and the Broncos on Monday night.
We've all waited long enough to get here. It's time for some football as we welcome you to the NFL on EA Sports. Hello all, Kate Scott up here in the booth, and joining me as always, my partner Brock Heward. All right, Brock, everyone hoping we see a competitive contest here, and both teams feel they can provide that.
Yeah, this should be a good one. I mean, we just stacked these two teams up. We've all done our homework. They've done a lot more practice time and film watching and everything else. But by all accounts, the numbers will tell you, the talent will tell you, we're going to have a competitive chess match, and I can't wait to watch it.
Lucky Week 13 it is. Everyone hoping for a little good fortune this time around as we enter the home stretch of the regular season. He stopped on the return at the 27. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the final quarterback taken in the first round of this year's draft. A lot of experience from Oregon and Auburn. It's Bo Nix.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the one touchdown. Be curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
They'll throw. First play with Nix. Caught. This is Greg Dulcich. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first. Shotgun snap to Nix. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 16.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So here come the Browns on offense, ready for their opening drive. And bringing them out in his 4th season since arriving as the #1 overall pick back in 2021, Trevor Lawrence.
While we all love to talk about the quarterback, he really wasn't at the forefront of their win last week, Kate. Kind of took a step back and let some of his teammates shine. Yeah, he made a good mark with a touchdown pass, a bad mark with an interception. Welcome to life in the NFL as a quarterback. You know he wants to make a little more noise, elevate everybody else a little better than he did a week ago.
We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Again, it's Chubb. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Sent down by Cody Barton. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Lawrence working from the gun. He's got Njoku on the sideline. Caught.
You get to that money down, that 3rd down, you look to your money players, and this tight end is capable of it. Let's give some credit to the defense right there. Did an amazing job, not only sticking to him, but bringing him down before he can move the chains.
And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Officially a 55-yard launch. And the Broncos get set to take over. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, Shaq. Go.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Dulcich hauls it in. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Into the hands of Dulcich. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup from the secondary Grant Delpit on the tackle. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now we'll give up the middle to Piron. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Hauled to the ground by Jordan Hicks. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Again, a run with Piron. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Trenton Gill out there again to punt this away. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. Onto the field comes the Browns offense for the 2nd time. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening 1st down as they take the field a 2nd time. And off to Chubb to start the drive. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the 2nd one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
We're ready now for the 2nd quarter. Browns in control of it. They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down. Connects on the crosser. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Now a give right side to Chubb. And he'll work a little room down to the 29. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down. Lawrence now off the play action. Has it at the 7. And he drives this forward to the 6. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. The throw is caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Browns get the game's first points here in the 2nd. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. He's going to field this at the 2. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Denver ready for another offensive possession. Still in search of their first points as we work our way through the middle of this game. The score 7-0. Straight ahead they go with Piron. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively. This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Browns with their offense back out there as Nick Chubb returns to the field. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brock down at that line of scrimmage. Sent down by Cody Barton. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Hey, lie.
Staying on the ground here with Chubb. This is ahead for about 5. Brandon Jones up for the stop. A gain of 5, and that brings us to the 2-minute warning. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. The Browns working here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Broncos will take over as he records his first interception of our season. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Nick's looking to throw. That one's incomplete over the middle. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Nick's from the gun. Throwing deep for the end zone. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos parlay the interception into points. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game of... When you see a throw that quick...
Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but
Previous
the
play
replay
is
official
under
wants to
review.
take another look at this on their own. Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again, unlike these officials who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
Those points safe on the scoreboard. The touchdown upheld upon review. Point after try is good by Lutz. And the Broncos tie this game 7-7. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. To return to Jerome Ford. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, well, plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Lawrence to throw it. It's into the hands of Chubb. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. And oh, he missed over the middle there. Lucky that one didn't end up worse. That's swatted away, incomplete.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
That's Thomas. He's got it. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there.
You know, it's fascinating how those routes you run so many times in practice become a whole lot more difficult in the actual game. That was an important 3rd and short to convert. Very surprised to see that play fail.
Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And the score remains knotted, 7-all.
So in the end, the armchair quarterbacks, Kate, are going to tell you the more aggressive-minded play caller would have been correct. It would have been a better decision to go for it as they come up with nothing from that field goal try.
Pass complete to Dulcich. That play good for 17 and a first down.
That's good for a Denver Broncos.
Nick's now to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Connects with his back, Jaleel McLaughlin. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
Here we go, Shaq. Take go.
Now Nix. He's on the move. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So now here's 3rd and 5. Here's Nix to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Will Lutz getting the call on 4th down to put 3 up here for the Broncos. From the left hash, about 31 yards out. Bertolet able to knock it through. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. Putting a receiver in motion. Now Lawrence on the play fake. Jump, brings it in. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Tackle made by Chris Abrams-Drain.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Hey.
Throwing it just before halftime. He's going deep this time. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. So we've reached halftime in Denver. The hometown fans, yeah, they're feeling good. Their Broncos have the lead. Now we'll send you to our studios in Orlando and Jonathan Coachman for a look around the league with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and the old quarterback momentarily. But first, let's give everyone a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started out at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, where it was the Chiefs who were able to come away with the home victory. Patrick Mahomes, sharp in the victory, as his guys double up their records at 8-4 on the year. From there, we head south to Texas to check on the Cowboys at home at AT&T Stadium. And they were winners in that one over the visiting New York Giants. Dak Prescott, a touchdown pass in the victory. Finally, let's get up to the place they call Titletown, Green Bay, Wisconsin, to see what's happening with the Packers. And it was the visiting Dolphins who were able to get the victory. Tua Tagovailoa, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. It was a terrific first half for the rookie first-round pick, Bo Nix. He had a touchdown pass in that first half, helping his guys to a halftime advantage. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This was a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break. These two teams making their final adjustments for the second half ahead. It's time to get back at it. For the call, let's rejoin Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Here's Ford on the return. And look at this return. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45. The Browns have the football first to start the third, and here comes their offense. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Offense to the line for second down. Out of the gun, Lawrence. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. From the shotgun, Lawrence. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've got him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down. Back now, pressure on its way. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or 2, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. The Browns and Trevor Lawrence set to take over on offense once again. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Chubb. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. Chubb running out of the gun. And he gets him around 6 there. P.J. Locke getting there for the stop. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Chubb going for the marker. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that gives the Browns a 1st. Running right with Chubb. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Brandon Jones up for the stop. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They toss it to Chubb. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Sent down by Cody Barton. No gain on that one, and now it's 3rd and 8.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The Browns are lined up to punt. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And the Broncos are going to take over with a lot of field ahead of them. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Here's the give to Piron. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. They run once more with Piron. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Now Piron. And his drive forward halted after a couple of yards. That was Denzel Ward who brought that play to an end. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the 3rd. It's the Broncos with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Shotgun snap to Nix. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And the Browns will go on offense. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Chubb up the middle. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Lawrence working from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The Browns are lining up to punt. And he sends this away, definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. And after the punch, the offense comes out onto the field. And it's going to be their football coming up. Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Dulcich hauls it in. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Nix. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Punt team on the field. And this will mark his 5th kick of the night. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Escapes a defender. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And it'll be their football. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. And as this play winds up out of bounds, let's see what that flag is all about.
Holding offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. That holding penalty is going to make 1st down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Throwing off the play fake here. And that's incomplete, but I do see some laundry on the field. Let's see what this flag is all about.
Eligible receiver downfield. Offense.
So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag. Throwing from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
23.
Lawrence looking to throw. Fits it through the middle. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. Not in a time crunch just yet, but they're hurrying to the line anyway. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Buys time, rolling right. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack gonna cost them some yardage.
We've learned how valuable sacks in a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their 1st sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
A pickup of 4. That brings up 3rd and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal.
Let's go.
We're looking to throw. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. On comes Cade York. A lot riding on this kick. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Looking good, and it's through. And they've tied it up late in the 4th.
It's such a confidence builder to a sideline, to an entire team, Kate, when you can rely and trust your kicker in these big moments. He tied it up, and now it's incumbent upon his defense to do their job.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Denver set to take the field on offense. And we'll see how aggressive they get to try and end this game in regulation, or if overtime is on the horizon.
Let's go now.
Setting up to pass. Into the hands of Dulcich. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Back to throw. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. The Browns take the 1st of their 3 timeouts as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. He'll look to throw it. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Trying it right side with Piron. And the struggles continue for him tonight. He's only able to get back to the line.
Down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Their punter making his way out now. And this effort's going to give him an even half dozen tonight. Starts his return from the 23. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. He manages 13 on this punt return. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Cleveland's offense all set to take over. And they need to get it to at least that 40-yard line to have a shot at the game winner. But there's enough time remaining to work it even closer if things go right. He'll get this complete to Chubb. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Let's go.
Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line. Here he is to throw. It's into the hands of Chubb. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal.
Hey, there we go.
They are running from the gun with Chubb. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. Second down now, 7 to go.
Hey, Lion.
Again, it's Chubb. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
Hey, go.
They give inside to Chubb. And that hit stops him in his tracks. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. On comes Cade York, a lot riding on this kick. A very short kick here from the right hash. That one is good! And that, folks, is your game winner!
I know that was a kick he could make in his sleep, but with the game on the line, he delivered.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. This return starts at the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
One final shot here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. It's intercepted. That will do it. That's Justin Simmons. So the Browns will take this win home with them. And it's harder and harder not to mention, Brock, the possibility of an undefeated season as they add another to their total here in the penultimate month of the campaign. With Brock Hewitt and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Browns, as we'll see you next time from Denver.